baby.
Keith,
All good. It's
have you
all
ever
good.
had a
It's all
fighter
good on this side. Huh?
Keith, have you ever had a fighter tell you they were gonna knock you out?
Well, Danny didn't talk. He was a pretty good puncher. You know, you never said you was gonna knock me
To a
out. So
140 pounder.
you know,
Talking about 140 pounders, man. This is the big boy division. 154. There's a reason why there's 10-ounce gloves here and not 8-ounce.
yeah, yeah, you're bigger, right? But you're 22-0 with 17 knockouts. I was 22-0 with 20 knockouts. Okay, so
24.
you still
24.
okay, 24-0. You're 24-0 with
Yeah.
17 knockouts. I was 24-0 with 22
Yeah,
knockouts when I was at your level.
that's
Okay,
fine. That's
so
fine. I'm still
it
knocking
is what
people
it
out.
is,
You
baby.
haven't knocked
You
anyone
they
out
pick your
in a
they
decade.
pick the
Decade.
right fights. They
For
pick the right fights
me.
for you, mate. Mate,
They,
they giving you the right fights,
mate,
mate. Up to this date. Up to this
they
date,
gave
mate,
me
they
a
made the
birthday
right fight.
present.
They
When they
set it on
called
a
when they
plate.
called me and said, "Hey Thurman," I'm like, man, what a birthday present that is. This is Christmas, birthday, all in one.
All in one, baby. All in
All in
one.
one.
Let's just have some fun, baby. You know what
That's
I'm
it.
saying? Let's have some fun.
I'm the one that's
This
gonna
is
be having the
different.
fun.
Been different. Been different. You'll see, man. You'll see. It,
Tim,
What
it
am I
is what
gonna
it
say?
is.
Tim,
Huh?
It is what it is.
Tim, you and I we did an interview not too long ago, and I was asking you about cutting off the ring and things of that nature. Something we both feel you have to do against Keith Thurman. Anybody that's we got 1,086 on here right now. What can you say to them? Anybody on here that believes that you don't have enough experience for Keith Thurman?
Nah, man, that's all rubbish. Look, if he's gonna be running or if he's gonna come at me, whatever it is, man. I've. It's not about experience in this fight. This is skill versus skill. I respect Thurman's skills. I respect what he's done in his career. But for me, man, honestly, this is just a passing of the torch. That's all it is. No disrespect, but one time to last time.
Undefeated fighter. That's how it's supposed to be. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. I get it.
Yo,
I get it.
he just played with your name though. One time for the last time.
They do
That's the
they do
truth,
they
man.
do
That's
once
the
upon
truth.
a time. They do once upon a time. They do sometime. Look, man, you know, everyone I fought with, when they get out of the ring, they respect Keith Thurman's power. So I'm not worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I know that my punches are felt. I know I land my punches, and he's talking about knocking me out, man. You didn't knock out Mendoza. Okay?
Bro,
He has some
Mendoza's
speed.
Mendoza knocked the fuck out of a unified world champion with one punch. You can't
Yeah,
disrespect Mendoza.
he wasn't. He
He's
was.
one hell of a
He was.
fighter,
He was
brother.
just backing
He,
up. He was just moving against you. You was hitting him in the later rounds. You was getting them. Bop, bop. You was hitting them.
because
Boom,
once
boom.
once
What
I
you
hit
mean?
him, once
What you
I hit
mean?
him, he knew. And when I hit you the first time, you're gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna feel like Mendoza as well.
Mendoza was on his feet easily, taking them shots clean, baby. I
Oh,
question.
we'll see.
I
Yeah,
think you're.
oh
I think
man.
you're a puncher, but there's different types of punchers. You know what I mean? I do. I do recognize that you're a puncher, right? But when I fought Pacquiao, I knew Pacquiao could knock me down. He's not going to knock me out. So you just claiming you're going to knock me out,
I
man.
will.
But you didn't knock
I
out.
will.
Mendoza was
I
just
will.
slightly moving. He didn't even have the ring IQ that I'm going to bring to you, kid. Okay.
Brother,
So it is
keep.
what it is,
I will.
How
I
you
will. Mark
you
my
what you
words,
tell me?
man.
What you tell me in person? Please don't move. Please just stand there
I
so
said
God can
what I said to you in person. I said you're gonna squeal. That's what I'm gonna. That's what I said. You're gonna be a
don't go,
squealer.
please don't go nowhere.
Squealer.
Don't go nowhere so I can just
Hey, let me say this
What are
real
you
quick.
talking about, man?
Let me
What's this
say this
guy
real
on
quick.
about, bro?
Most, most people that train with Keith, they were always concerned about his power. I I'm gonna speak personally. I wasn't concerned with his power. I understood is you got to go to the fire and you got to weather whatever storms come. Do you have any concern for the power of one time, Tim?
Of course, man. He's a fighter. Of course, I'm gonna have a bit of concern, but that it doesn't bother me, man. I'm gonna walk straight through him, and if he wants to come at me, then let's meet in the center of the ring and slug it out, Mexican
Slug it
style,
out.
flat-footed Mexican style, as you say.
Flat-footed.
Keith,
Flat-footed. Slug it
you
out.
trying to meet him in the
You
center of the
see,
ring?
flat-footed. That's what I am, huh? Yeah,
I can do
flat-footed.
whatever I want to do, baby. I
So
You
got
do
free
whatever you
will.
want,
I
whatever
got
it is.
free
It's not gonna
will.
work.
I got
It's not
free
gonna
will. I
work.
can do whatever I want to do, baby.
trying to meet him in the ring?
What's
You
that?
trying to meet him in the center of the ring?
I'm good. Look, we can first 2 rounds.
Come to
Bring it.
daddy. Come to
Bring it.
daddy.
Let's just go. I'll run right at him. I'll run right at him like I
Let's
did in the
do it.
amateur.
Let's do
I'll
it.
run right at
That's
him.
it.
Watch the Robert Guerrero
Beautiful.
fight. Round 1, I ran right at him. I'll run right at you.
Robert Guerrero.
Right
Fucking
at
hell,
you.
Robert Guerrero. Come on, bro. All right.
No, I know, I
It's
know,
different.
I know, I know. Robert
Yeah,
Guerrero
man.
ain't nothing. I mean, that fight was won before the contract was signed, baby. I know that. But at the end of the day, I ran right at him. So I'm making a reference. I'm making a past reference into the current moment that I'll give you what you want for 6 rounds. For them 2 rounds, I'm supposed to be done after 2. I'm supposed to be done after 2. So, boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Tim.
Bang, 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 as you said. Your head bouncing off the canvas.
Yeah, it never happened before, never will.
Tim,
Will.
listen.
It
You
will.
know, Tim, that you don't have the same reputation here as you do in Australia. Do you feel like knocking out Keith Thurman is what you have to do in order to win the fight?
Oh man, I've always come for the KOs, So whatever it is.
Damn, Keith, he coming for your head.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
you know, uh,
And he look
he-
comfortable too.
yeah, he's comfortable. He's very calm. Tim Tszyu is a very calm fighter. He 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 likes to paw with that jab and club you with his right hand. You know, he's a clubber. He's a clubber. That's apparently. I don't know how much he's trying to hit the clubs in Vegas, but he's a clubber in the ring. Okay, so at the end of the day, I gotta prepare for that. You know, he's got a little. I don't want to underestimate his other punches of his reservoir, but I would say as a right-handed fighter, most right-handed fighters are right side dominant, but Tim Tszyu exerts that. When he went to stop Tony Harrison, uh, nice stoppage by the way. When he went and stopped Tony Harrison, right? I mean, that was different, right? I mean, that was 1, that was 2, that was 3, 4, like 5 uppercuts, bro. That was different, right? That was
Yeah.
different. But he was there. He was taking punishment, right? Shawn, I've made things in the past, right? If I gotta take a knee, if I gotta do certain things to survive, I'm just so different in the ring. I want more time. I will draw it out. I want to be in the fight. I want to stay in the fight. I'm not gonna be up on the ropes and then just stuck up. I don't get stuck up. You know what I
So
mean? I'm very
I like the
fluid.
way you talk
I'm
about
very fluid.
survival. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's survival. You're always in there. You're always in there. Whether you're close or you're trying to do it from the outside. You know, I do recognize that Zoo, even though he doesn't have a significant height difference, his overall frame, he will have a reach advantage, right? But we're gonna see. There's not a lot, but to get out a little sparring clips or whatever. But I've seen this man get pushed back by smaller guys. I've seen this man just being there with slick people and they're able to move tactically and survive, right? But my capacity of counterpunching, my capacity of combination choosing, okay? I mean, I'm just gonna bring a lot of challenges into the ring, my man.
So,
It's a little different. You're gonna
so
you're
like
gonna see that Keith Thurman. There's a reason why Keith Thurman was able to become a unified champion.
Keith,
There's a reason why Keith Thurman's name was number 1 at a time and place. And I'm
Hey,
trying,
Keith.
you're trying to make a name off of my name. I'm just trying to help boxing fans remember who Keith One Time Thurman is when I'm done with
Keith.
Tim Tszyu.